All right, definitely welcoming you back to the show. It is exactly time for us to give you radio according to Seda. And also, at the same time, we're doing radio with a bit of a twist today. As you can see, that I am joined by two gorgeous ladies on the other side of town. They're actually invading their invasion. As you can see on the other side, I am joined. Actually, by the way, first things first, you ladies look so amazing.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
How are you doing? How are you doing? How's everyone? How's everyone today?
Yeah, no, we're getting ready for this really unique experience that we've never done before.
It's definitely a pleasure. It's definitely a pleasure to have you in studio. And also to those who've just joined the conversation, as you do know, that we have been doing radio according to Seda, and that is exactly what we're doing today, as this interview is brought to you by Seda East London. And also, once more again, thank you to Seda for always providing non-financial assistance to small enterprises just like Nini Originals. On that note, I'm definitely going to be giving over to you, ladies. If you could kindly just introduce yourselves, as well as tell us about the roles that you both play with the Nini Originals. I'm not so sure if we should start on the left or should start on the right.
We'll do Janine first.
Please, over to you, Janine.
I'm Janine. I started Nini Original in 2019, and Grace joined me a little while later.
And we happen to be related as well. So I'm married to her brother.
Sister-in-law.
Keeping it in the family.
Keeping it in the family. I see you.
So, yeah. And it just happened that we were both super passionate about art and textiles. We both studied it. So,
And it was actually lockdown that brought us together to start doing this together. We had opportunities to make masks. We made lovely masks with speech bubbles on them that said hello when you can't be talking to people and they can't see your
It was
face.
a very difficult time.
So we did that, and we did buffs to pull up over your face. And we did little bags with a sanitizer and a mask inside that you could attach to your school bag or your handbag. So that's where it started for the two of us together.
Keeping it in the family. I think I actually like that one.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Now, please tell me, when did the business start in terms of your journey? Could you just take us through it?
Well, the business started, I registered the business in 2019, but, things went pear-shaped straight after that. So
We all know.
nothing really. I mean, a few things happened. I did get some customers, but things were going pretty slowly. And really, it is by going to exhibitions, to trade shows and exhibitions, that we can really meet customers, introduce them to our product, and get our name out there. And that is where Seda is able to help us.
Tell me quickly, actually, let's talk about Seda this moment. How did Seda actually assist you, and how was the process?
You can reach out to them. I heard from other people that they'd been helpful, and I reached out to them. I got an appointment to go and see a business advisor, and told them about our product and what we wanted to do and how we wanted to get it out there. And the lady I saw was incredibly helpful, and we are actually going to a fantastic show later in the year at the end of November called Commerce. Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh wow, I can see.
I must say, she was so proactive. She kind of knew what we wanted.
She knew what we
before
needed.
even said it was like shelving, this.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I like
It
that.
was
Actually, like
awesome.
people like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, who leads the organization? We know that there's also probably other people that actually help, because looking at the amazing work that is made out of love here, probably there are a lot of people
to
that
be quite
need
honest
to be
with
here.
you, we a bit of a two-man show at the moment.
Okay.
We do. So I do most of the designing. Grace also comes up with design ideas. She also has a degree in textiles,
Beautiful.
and I did fine art. And so, and then I do all the screen printing myself, and Grace does all the sewing herself. So we have had times we've had to bring more people in, and obviously that is a goal.
Yes.
To grow and to bring people in. And actually, there's a village near Kids Beach called Chalamna Village, and there are lots of ladies there who have actually helped out before when we've had a big order. And what would be great is if we could include them more, on a more permanent basis. But we have to grow first.
Definitely. And creating more job opportunities. I definitely have to say I'm
Yes.
one for that. But ladies, has being in the textile as well as within the fine arts industry always been a passion for you both?
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of grew. I must say, I did my degree, and then I, as you might hear from my
Yes,
accent, I'm not from here. And when I finished varsity, I came out to South Africa on a gap year and fell in love with the place.
Yes.
And so I really, really wanted to get into textiles, but it's taken me a while to get back into it with all sorts of other things that I've done. And then it's kind of a dream come true being able to work with Janine, because I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do after varsity.
Oh no, you're back home.
And
You're definitely back
I
home. Now let's talk about some of the most favorable as well as the most memorable moments that you've had with Nini Originals.
I think what was really wonderful for us was the first trade show that we went to. It was just so fantastic for people to come and to expose our stuff to so many people at the same time. And so, that was a really important time for us. And then obviously getting the orders that come from that kind of thing helped us on that first step of growth.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I want us to actually quickly talk about some of the products that you actually brought in today. What do we have? Please tell me more about it.
We have our main thing is
yes, could you just kindly pick it up? So yes.
So let me show you here.
Yeah.
This is one of the dish
beautiful.
covers, and it's developed so that you reduce your use of plastic.
Okay.
So if you've made a salad for a braai or you've got leftovers, these are completely washable. They're 100% cotton, and they just fit over your bowl. Nice little bowl cover.
Yes.
And then we just brightened them up with a beautiful pattern. So I think kind of a very long time ago, in hotels, you used to get those plastic disposable shower caps. So we have in the
So
past.
it's not a shower cap. I can't
It
just
is
take
most
it in.
definitely not a shower
It's not
cap.
going to help you in the shower.
So
You're still going to get wet.
And but yeah, they work perfectly.
And then we do them in this bag. So in this bag, you can keep your bread in the bag, and inside the bag you get 4 different sizes of these dish covers.
So everything in one. That's beautiful.
And then the bag is actually a bread bag as well.
So you can keep your fresh bread in the bread
Yeah.
bag. And we
Okay.
also have a smaller little set, a little bag
if you
up
can
at
see
the
it.
top
Oh,
there.
definitely going to show it.
Up
Definitely
high.
going to
Yeah.
show it.
It's got some inside there as well. It's got some dish covers inside.
And then because we come from Kids Beach,
Oh,
where we like drinking wine.
Shout out. That is beautiful.
This is it's a bottle bag, so we tend to carry wine around in it. But
you can put whatever you
currently
like
it
in
has my water bottle in it.
That's so
And
amazing.
then we have aprons and tote bags, so kind of you're not using you get to that Woolies end of the line
You
and
don't
you
have
have
to
to
buy a
purchase
bag
another
for the 50th
bag.
Yeah,
time.
I was about to say, then you would get home, it's like all black.
And then
No.
this is one of my favourite. This is a Swedish peg bag. Where can
Oh,
I find
yes.
the camera?
That's
There we
you.
go. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
And
lovely.
so it clips onto the line, and it can just, when the wind blows, it will shoot one way, but you never lose your pegs off
I
the
was
line.
about to say, you don't have to buy
And
so
you can
many.
use it in the bathroom
All
as well. You
sorts of
can
other
put
things as well.
toiletries inside it, or you can put face cloths or whatever.
I want to talk about the price range quickly, looking at some of your products. How much are we looking at?
Okay, so a dish cover set like this
It starts around 360.
360. Okay, that's a nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice price.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
So
a
they're
nice.
nice, and then the wine bags are 150 around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then these are around 160. Oopsie.
And that's going to stay.
Bash things over. So they make really nice gifts.
No,
They're
they do. And I mean,
it's kind
Christmas
of
is just around the
affordable.
corner, so we could
yeah,
definitely start picking up.
Yes.
And I must say, like, shout out to you ladies, because you've done something which is totally different. I've been having so many interviews with Seda, and I love that each and every time I'm having to see something different, which is mind opening. I'm just so blown away looking at everything that is just definitely on the table. I'll definitely take pictures so that also our viewers can actually see what else is definitely there. So I've been looking at a couple of pictures that I'm definitely going to be showing, because there's a lot more. As you can see, also, this is beautiful. Also, the colors that you use, like, it's amazing. And the wine, we can see it's definitely there, Grace.
Every time.
It is definitely
To be
there.
fair, I did not drink that because it was the middle of the day.
This is a fave. Now, this is a fave.
These are our little fabric buckets, and they're great for if you want to roll up your face cloths and have them as little hand towels or cosmetics.
Mhm.
Or
That's
plant.
perfect. Or a
Or a
plant. You
plant,
can put plants in them
yes.
before. Yeah.
No, definitely that one. And also, we've got the last. Oh, wow.
So this is our tablecloth. We tend to make those to order so that they'll fit your table perfectly. and then we print with the design that you want, and then you can mix and match all our other products.
Yes, you could have a whole lot of different designs, maybe in the same color. And
Oh, nice. Now, on social media, where can one find you? Be it Facebook, be it Instagram.
We are
definitely on Facebook.
I love how you both say definitely at the same time.
Facebook, and when we get our kids to help us, we will be better on Instagram.
Please be better people, guys.
We're going to be better. We're going to take we're going to take it seriously.
And then also, when we want to purchase, where can we find you location-wise?
Well, we do have stock at Ginger & Co.
Mm-hmm. It's just, yeah.
Ginger
Yeah.
& Co, yeah. It's really lovely. And they've actually opened up a new side that's with lots of lovely gifts and that kind of thing. So our things are there. And there is a new shop opening at Lavender Blue.
Wow.
It's the house next to Lavender Blue, and it's going to be lovely. Otherwise, just get hold of us. And
if you're not in East London, we've got a place in Crofernet. We're currently doing a nice order for a place in Tanzania. So
yes,
we are.
We've got
and
Happiness
there's
in
outlets
Port
in
Elizabeth.
Libya. Yes,
Rebecca.
Port Elizabeth. Yes.
Sure.
So yeah, we're kind of like
guys in Africa.
We're moving up into Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, with the work that you're doing, it's definitely amazing. I mean, I'm even thinking about other countries which will actually be looking at this and be like, I think I need an order for myself. Now, quickly, let's go back to talking about Seda. What specifically did Seda assist you with?
They've assisted us with being able to attend the show in Pretoria, which is the Calmness show.
Okay.
So they've helped us to with accommodation and with the actual
working with the stand,
working with the
things like
stand
that.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, stunning. Now, looking at Nini Originals, what's next?
Well, we would like to grow. That's our plan. So
Yeah.
we're hoping kind of the more shows and more exposure that we get,
Mhm.
then we can head out.
We can spend
And-
more time on designing,
Yeah.
and we can get some help with the sewing and the printing, which would be fantastic.
No, that's definitely. I don't want to lie. I'm even looking at a nice market day, probably there by Kids Beach, one of
Yes.
those coming weekends whereby we're all out there in numbers to
Yeah.
definitely purchase these because they are amazing. Ladies, just before we actually even get closer and closer to closing the interview, your last words.
Wow.
I like how you're both in sync. You
We
just-
are.
We work well together.
We do. We do. Yeah, last words is it's just a really wonderful company to be part of, and we love what we create.
We really do. We love every day. We love what we do. We get excited when I pull a screen and I see the color coming out on the fabric. I get very excited every single time there's a new design.
Yeah.
So
And the bright colors, the background colors, we've only just recently
We're only
developed
doing cream
for
before.
Palmers.
Oh.
And so this has been great fun because as Janine
putting all
said,
the colors
we
together.
lie the base color down and then pull the print down, and we're like, oh, this is fantastic. We're so excited.
This is
So, yeah.
beautiful. But also just quickly going back and looking at Nini Originals, where did the name come about? Is it from Janine?
It's
or-
from Janine.
Yeah, I was like,
Yes. When I was a
Thanksgiving.
child, I had two brothers and a sister, and they all called me Nini.
So, it is
So
perfect.
that's where it comes from.
And then also, what is your mission as well as the vision and the motto overall?
I think just to create beautiful things that are also
Super practical.
practical. Yeah.
Mhm.
So utility items that also look good.
Oh, definitely. And also, just before we close it, for real this time, what message would you like to send out to Seda?
Well, just a big
thank you.
fat thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. We really appreciate it, and I think small businesses, just to get off the ground, to take those first few steps, you just need a hand to hold, and you
Yes.
need just a little help to get yourself going.
And that encouragement.
And the encouragement, also people just looking at the stuff and saying, yes, I believe in that as well. It's huge for us.
No, it's
So thank
definitely
you.
huge.
That's what we
Yeah.
And maybe if Seda was to say that, here's another opportunity that I'm granting you, what would you actually need assistance with this time?
I think what we would really like to do eventually is launch ourselves into the international market. I mean, we have sold in a few African countries, but we think these products could also work well in some other countries.
Mm.
In parts of America, anywhere where there's flies. I mean,
We met
Australia
a
would love
lady.
it.
We met a lady at one of the markets who was
Yes.
from Texas, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, I've never seen these before. They're amazing. We could really do with these in Texas." So we're like, "Okay, that's where we need to
So
go
that's
next."
the, yeah,
Definitely.
that kind of thing. And we're always coming up with new ideas, new products. So whatever market we are presented with, we will find something that will, make that market happy.
No, definitely, definitely. I see we had actually a comment coming in from Mr. Jeffrey here saying, God bless you and may he give you wisdom and mercy to achieve many people by his grace.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Internationally, we're definitely going to be there. Ladies, it's going to be a long weekend. Some of us will be working.
Oh.
Plans for the long weekend?
Quite a bit of sewing,
Wow.
actually.
Yes, we've got quite a
Printing.
bit of printing and sewing to do.
And we have a 60th birthday.
and we have a
Oh.
party to go to.
So it's interesting. Well, party-wise, are we carrying that winery?
We'll be carrying one or two of those.
Definitely, definitely. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies. It has been really amazing. I do
Thank
not
you.
want to
Thank
lie.
you. Thank
I'm
you so much.
excited for the next couple of years to be seeing you in Texas, be it New York, be it everywhere, and also definitely within the African countries because, wow, this is definitely amazing. And like I said, it's made out of love. I think that's one thing
It really is.
that's just really amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us today on The Invasion, and we're definitely going to keep it flowing. Just exactly looking at a quick time check. We're looking at 41 and a half minutes till we take it to the top of the second hour, giving me exactly 18 minutes just after the hour.